Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense is up first today. Well, Kirk, no surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. It's a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The short completion at the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
He keeps it on the design run. He's got the first down and more.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's a wide receiver screen.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
A completion sets up a second down play. Back to pass. It's Allen. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Tate. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Allen. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Receiver in motion now. To the air, it's Sayin. Wide open downfield. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid game, but still not enough for the first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sure hands. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and the loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off Hazen's head, but it's incomplete.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Scanning the field, it's Aller. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Still 2 quarters to go in this incredible regional showdown between two of the winningest programs in football.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
But it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Aller. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
To bootleg here. Makes the grab. It's Ross. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's Hudson. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice, easy route here for the quarterback and receiver. A hitch on 4th down. And not only do they get the 1st down, but some positive yards here for this offense.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Play action here on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Singleton. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
On the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short game.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Pass caught. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Tate. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Powering through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Pena. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Loss of 1. Now, 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Sayin. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.